And this, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be a really fun episode of Entrepreneurs in Quarantine. That's our fancy intro, Aline, in case you didn't notice in our last episodes.
Oh, I did. Trust me.
Aline is somebody who I'm in constant contact with. She is a great notary friend. She's always so accueillante, and you're so welcoming to clients. And people love working with you, which is why I'm really excited to have some straight talk with you, because people have a lot of questions. First of all, Aline, who are you? What do you do for a living, ma'am?
Thank you, Jamie. Thank you. So as you said, I'm a notary. I've been doing this for the last over 10 years. I have my own practice. I specialize in all fields of law regarding notarial law, of course, from real estate, purchase of property, mortgage refinance, wills, mandates, incorporation of companies. I celebrate weddings. So we do everything. We do all the happy moments that you can go through in life. And that's it. This is.
So Aline, do you do Jewish weddings too?
Of course, I could celebrate gay weddings, Muslim weddings, anything.
You're a one-stop shop.
Yes, exactly.
Aline, I know that there's been a huge slowdown for obvious reasons in the COVID market. Tell us what the response of the Chamber of Notaries has been and the impact on your business.
Well, my business has really been impacted. I'm not going to lie to you, Jamie. Us notaries that practice in real estate law, especially, our bread and butter is March till July. We do our financial year now, and the rest of the year we know it slows down, and we're okay with it. So coming back from spring break, I'm going to do a bomb year. I'm going to work hard. We were all ready. The team was ready. And then bang, just like that, we get hit with this news. And honestly, it was a big shock for us. Real estate slowed down. Everything started closing. People started calling, panicking. We had so many transactions that were happening. People called, and what's going on with my file? You need to do it. I'm homeless. If you don't do it, I'm refinancing my mortgage. What's going to happen? I need the money. So it was just, there was a few days of really stress that I have never seen in my life before.
Wow.
And yeah, it was, we got really hit bad with this initially.
So one of the things that I'm seeing on the litigation side is that there's a lot of buyers who are saying, look, buddy, I'm not coming to the notary because I lost my job, I may lose my job, or just plain old, I'm scared. And I think the value of the house that I offered you 2 weeks ago is probably not the same value it is today. Are you seeing that? I'm sure you're getting the calls from everybody. What has your reaction and your advice been to people who are paralyzed because they don't know what to do?
Yeah, well, just put it this way. When you sign an offer to purchase, you sign a contract. So we are bound by this contract. The offer to purchase, when it's signed by both parties, agreed on all the terms, if all the terms and the conditions are respected, that's it. You're bound by that contract. So I always tell them, like, no matter what, you need to respect this offer. Now, circumstances happen in life, and some people are like, well, too bad, sue me.
Yeah,
that's when I send them to you. But I mean, for me personally, I did not get any files where people were just like backing out. Au contraire, like I got people that really were like, no, let's close this fast. I don't want any issues. Let's do this, let's do that. But I know people that were like, no, I'm not going to the notary. Deal with it. You want to take me to court? I'll explain it to the judge.
I got you.
Yeah.
So Aline, let's go into I'm going to do a little bit of a rapid fire because I want to make sure that we hit all these amazing points, and I love your dialogue and your position right now.
Yeah.
Let's talk about e-signatures and doing transactions at distance. Give us the lowdown on that, please.
So a very popular subject right now. Everyone is talking about. The first thing you need to know that notaries in Quebec, always since day one, we sign physically. We need to meet with the client. They sign in front of us, and there's no other way. All deeds are signed in person, physically at the office of the notary or somewhere else, but in the presence of the notary. So all of a sudden, COVID comes up, knocks on our door. People are scared, but we were called essential as notaries because in Quebec, there's some things that only notaries can do, and the major one is the mortgages. Whether you're buying a house or refinancing your mortgage, you cannot do it anywhere else but with a notary. So if notaries stop working, banks can't work, people can't, it really stops everything. So notaries started getting scared, and they're like, no, I don't want to meet with clients. I'm scared for my family, for my own personal, health and all that. So once the notaries started closing their offices and deciding that, you know what, come take your file, find another notary, we were about, I would say, a lot of notaries that just took everything and went home on that day, on March 16, I believe. So people started stressing. Then the government put us on essential services. And then even though we were essential services, they stayed home, those notaries. And they're like, you know what, I'm essential, but my health is more important. And that's when the Chambre de Notaire needed to do something. You want us to work? Give us the possibility. We want video conference. We want electronic signature. This is serious, and our health matters too. So after multiple negotiations with the Chambre that had to go see the government and get the authorization, it was pretty quick because of the exceptional situation, but we were able to get the okay. So as of April 1st, last week, notaries in Quebec, for a temporary period of time, we don't know until when, but during this situation, are now allowed to do video conference and receive signatures electronically. However, and this is where people are not understanding, and we have a case together, is they think, oh, it's April 1st, let's do it. It doesn't work like that. It's not, I'm going to send you the copy, sign it, send it back to me. There's a program, there's a platform that was installed, and we need to learn, right? No one in Quebec has done this before. Even the people who created this program, who are forming us, they're like, oh wait, let me look into it. So,
this is historic. So what can you tell us about that program, this e-system?
Yeah.
Is it working right now? Are you taking those files? Practically, what does that sound like?
That's it. So as of April 1st, I started calling. I wanted to install it. I went and got my programs. I paid for them. I have them. I'm registered. Now ask me, am I able to do a transaction? Not yet. I have a technical issue. I'm waiting for a call so that they can fix it. We need to send the client a code by a text message or something. This code is not getting sent. Without this code, you can't sign. Some notaries are able to do it. Good for them. I know a few that started last Friday, this Monday. They were able to do it. It worked for them. And other notaries are still playing with it and waiting for and there's 2-3 people forming us right now because it's a new thing also. So you have all these notaries wanting to learn. You're going to have to wait and get everything set up. So be patient. We want to do it more than them. But if it's not installed, we can't do it right now.
That makes sense. And so the same thing applies for whether it's a will or an incapacity mandate or a refi. It's all in the same boat, really.
Exactly. And Jamie, I really want to tell you something. This method, this type of option that was given to us is an option, and every notary has the choice to use it or not. No one is obligated to use this method. Some notaries are not tech savvy, and others don't like it and they decide not to. So you have 3 options. You close your office, you stay home, but you follow the regulations of the Chambre and you forward your files to another notary that will take the files and do them. You don't just leave the client. You open your office, you do the traditional way with security implemented. One client at a time, clean them, you do your own ways, and you open and you do the new technology ways, or both of them.
I like how you mentioned clean the client. I think that's a good
clean the client. I have Lysol, I have the wipes, I have everything. I spray the client first. So yeah, it's so you have those 3 options. It's not an obligation. Do not call your notary and say, well, you have to do it. It's not true. It's an option. For the wills, I just want to tell you also, me personally, I'm not comfortable doing wills on this system because those deeds, instead of being in our vault, in our fireproof safe, will be somewhere stored in this program that they created. And I'm not comfortable giving the wills of my clients in the cloud somewhere, right? So I'm still not comfortable with my wills and mandates. I'm postponing them. I'm trying to do the less urgent ones for later. The real urgent ones, I'm finding solutions. But I'm not going to be doing everything electronically. That's my choice. Everyone.
Of course.
Yeah.
No, yeah. And I respect that. That's a huge shout out to your colleagues and everyone that you guys are literally on the front lines, because you're the last step for people to move on with their lives, move into their homes, sell their homes, move on with their lives. So I mean, I have a lot of compassion for what you're going through, because it's heated out there, and I'm feeling it from my end too. Yeah. Aline, tell us about right now, what's one thing that has come out of this? You're a mother, you're a family person, you're involved in the community. What's one thing that you learned that you're surprised about, or that you're appalled at, that you've learned during this this episode, this pandemic?
Before COVID, I had so many tasks, I had so many titles, but now I added that I'm also a teacher. So we're all becoming teachers too. So
I'm sure you have a new appreciation for what teachers do every day.
God bless you. I love you. Oh my God, being a teacher is so hard. Thank God my kids are good, and one of them is in school, the other one is still in daycare. But
yeah,
adding to that, it's a lot. The thing I've learned a lot during this period, Jamie. But the one thing I learned, and I don't want to sound tacky, but honestly, health is all that matters. I mean, money comes and goes. We go on vacation, we travel, we party, we buy clothes, we look good, we do this, but we don't have our health. What's the point, right?
Yeah, there's no compromise on that.
No, there's no compromise. And I don't want everyone saying it, but I really feel it. Like these people, whether you're super successful or you're not, or this or that, they're all saying, you know what? Health is what matters right now. We don't care. It's okay. Take care. And the other thing I noticed is there's really two different types of people. There's the people that are nice, compassionate, helpful, smiling, positive. You know, I walk with my kids on the other side of the sidewalk. I see the other family going like this. We're in this together. We're going to make it. And then you have those selfish people, you know. I'm sorry.
We've got no time for them.
Yeah, exactly. You know what? So two types of people. I believe we're given an opportunity to reevaluate our life, our priorities. For me personally, I'm putting everything in perspective. I'm putting my list of priorities. I'm gonna change in that way. I'm putting what's important, what's not. But yeah,
I love it. I love it. I mean, your Instagram name says it all. You're Mama Aline. You're not Notary Aline. I know you're a great mom. I see you with your kids. I see you having a great time. And I really respect you being able to create priorities. I know that you don't work Friday afternoons because that's family time. That's one of the things I love about you, is that you got your priorities right. Thank you for giving me your time. You look great.
Thank you.
For somebody in quarantine. I can smell those flowers right there. I know they smell lovely. I can't wait to see them in person when I see you again. Thank you for your dedication and for always taking care of our clients. I appreciate that.
Thank you, Jamie. Thank you for everything you're doing for us. We appreciate those interviews. They're amazing. I love each and every one of them. Be safe, be good. I'll see you soon.
See you later. Thanks.
Bye. Thank you.